In here, guys, moving swift, I'll be talking about the components of the innate immunity. We said that innate immunity is basically an immunity that the individual was given birth to with. Okay, so this immunity will basically act immediately, okay, on any pathogen or any foreign organism that is attacking the body. Okay, so this immune system basically has some components. All right, that's why we're talking about the components of the innate immune system. All right, components of the innate immune system, we have the physical components, which is called the anatomical barrier, and we have the chemical components, which is called what? The chemical barrier. So looking at the anatomical barrier now, we say that in innate immune system includes anatomical and chemical barriers that impede microbes or microorganisms from entering the body. Okay, so now for the anatomical barrier, we have epithelial cells, and the epithelial cells comprise of the skin and the lining of the respiratory tract, the respiratory system, the gastrointestinal tract, the genitourinary tract. Okay, and these linings, this epithelium, okay, they act as the first line of defense against pathogens. Okay, so now in addition to forming the tight junctions, epithelial cells produce a large amount of mucus, mucus enriched glycoproteins known as what? Mucins. And these mucins will help to what? Trap microorganisms and prevent their dissemination. Okay, so guys, that's it. And you can see these are the components of innate immune system. We've spoken about the anatomical barrier. Okay, anatomical barrier, which is basically the epithelial barrier, right? So we'll be moving forward to talk about the chemical components now. That's where we'll be talking about the chemicals that basically form the innate immune system, right? So these other things you see here, these are the cells that form the innate immune system, right? It's quite different from the components of the innate immune system. We could list them together, okay? So epithelial cells also provide a chemical barrier by producing various chemical substances with what? Antimicrobial properties. So these substances produced, they have antimicrobial. And what does antimicrobial means? They have an action that is against microorganisms, microbes, right? So these substances are produced by the epithelium and they have antimicrobial activities, all right? And these substances, for example, we have digestive enzymes and acidic pH of the stomach. We have lysozymes that can be produced. We have phospholipase A2. We have the defensins. We have the catalycidins. We have the histatins are identified as the important chemical barriers to infections, right? So these substances will tend to actually what? Attack these infections directly. They will attack the infections directly, Okay, so guys, this is it about the component of the innate immune system. Basically talking about the physical components and the chemical components. Okay, the physical components is also known as an anatomical barrier, while the chemical one is also known as a chemical barrier. Right? See you guys in the next one.